Welcome to NKTelco Sports. We're here at Ohio Northern University where the OTTERBEIN Cardinals take on the ONU Polar Bears. Tonight's game is sponsored by Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Klein's Napa Auto Center, Stolly Insurance, Ohio Northern University, HCF Management, Norada Lanes, NKT TV, J&R Auto, Radio Hospital, and Viva Maria Italian Restaurant. Thank you to these fine sponsors that bring us tonight's game. We'll take a short break and come back with the ball game here on NKTelco Sports.
Norada Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NoradaLanes.com for more info.
Back to Ohio Northern University, where it is senior night here at Polar Bear Gymnasium, and we will honor 7 ladies tonight. Five ball players and a couple other athletic support players, as we will meet them here now. Our first senior is Lindsay Black. She's from Urbana, Ohio, majoring in statistics. Her parents, Ken and Lori, with brothers Luke and Logan.
Graduate of Graham High School.
Amy Bullimore from Morrow, Ohio, majoring in exercise psychology. She is here with Nora.
She's a graduate from Little Miami High School.
Courtney Kramer, the next senior, majoring in marketing with her parents Scott and Heather.
From Arcadia.
Next person is Jenna Holler, majoring in math education with her parents Brian and Chris. She is from Lima. Alexis Kirkbride from Zanesville, a sports management major, along with her parents Gail and Amy and her brother Zach.
Alexa is from Zanesville, Ohio.
Senior night here at Ohio Northern once again. Jennifer Miller from Springfield and athletic training. Brian and Kelly with sisters Taylor and Katie.
And our final senior we are honoring tonight hails from Westerville, a mechanical engineering major, accompanied by her parents Greg and Sherry with sister Chelsea. It is Cheyenne Raker.
Cheyenne Raker from Westerville, mechanical engineering major with her parents Craig and Sherry and her sister Chelsea. The 7 graduating seniors. These seniors have been a part of 3 conference championships, 2 NCAA appearances. So they've had quite a run here with their 4 years at Ohio Northern University. Wish them the best of luck as they move on. Congratulations, seniors. Lindsay Black, Amy Bullimore, Courtney Kramer, Jenna Holler, Alexis Kirkbride, Jennifer Miller, Cheyenne Raker. As you see, the underclassmen.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, in honor of our visitors,
Now we will take a moment of silence.
we would like to take a moment.
Two police officers from Westerville, Ohio, who were killed in the line of duty this past Saturday.
Eric Joy and Anthony Morelli were killed in the line of duty. At this time, we ask that you please join us in a moment of silence. We wish peace and comfort to the Westerville and Otterbein communities, and we thank all first responders for putting their lives on the line each and every day for us. Thank you very much. Now please rise for the playing of tonight's national anthem.
As we get ready to meet our starting lineups tonight, I'm Jeff Henson. Alongside me this evening is Ron Cruzy, and good matchup here as we close out the OAC season. One more game left. First starter for Otterbein, number 2, Allie Cartnell, and then for Ohio Northern, number 13, Alexis Kirkbride. Abby Schultz, number 4 for the Otterbein Cardinals. Courtney Kramer wears number 20. Kirsten Taylor, number 20 for the Cardinals. Lindsay Black wears 23. Another senior, as all 5 seniors start tonight for the Otterbein Cardinals. Number 24, Abby Maduri. And 24, Cheyenne Raker. Number 44, Danny Kissel rounds out the starting lineups for the Otterbein Cardinals. And the 5th and final starter for Ohio Northern, number 44, Amy Bullimore, head coach for Otterbein. As the coaches meet in the middle of the floor are Connie Richardson for Otterbein and Michelle Durand for the Polar Bears in her 16th season, or 17th season here at Ohio Northern. And Ron, Ohio Northern 3-2 in their past 5 games. Otterbein playing very good basketball, winners of 8 straight.
Yeah, they're in 3rd place in the OAC right now, 11-5. Ohio Northern 14-2. Otterbein 15-8 overall. Ohio Northern 20-3. Otterbein is led by number 20, Kirsten Taylor, 14.4 points a game, 6.4 rebounds a game. And for Ohio Northern, you have the double-double machine, Amy Bullimore, averaging 16.6 points a game and 9.7 rebounds.
Should be a good match as Ohio Northern's guaranteed themselves, I believe, a spot in the top 2 of the OAC tournament, which will start on Tuesday, but would like to get back on a winning track after suffering a tough loss their last outing at John Carroll by 2 points, 68-66. The Polar Bears in the home white, Otterbein in the road of reds.
A very big ball game for ONU at 14-2. Marietta 13-3. They want to stay 1 game ahead of them if they can.
And the Polar Bears will finish the season at Marietta, so a big game to finish the regular season contest. Right now, though, the opening tip and the opening drive, Black with the layup that is missed just off the mark, and Otterbein with their first possession.
Northern in their normal man-to-man defense.
Loose ball maintained by Cartnell, number 2. First drive inside, no good. Raker with the rebound. Each team one interior shot. Each team cannot convert. The Polar Bears back on offense, their second possession. Man-to-man defense by the Cardinals as well. Entry pass to Bullimore, kick back, and some contact, no call. Bullimore, who's been good on the interior, has that ball kind of come off her hand awkwardly. Raker
kind of lost possession of it as on her way up.
Shot clock down to 2. Long distance answer for number 13, Alexis Kirkbride.
She bails them out. The shot clock was almost at 0 when she let that go.
Kirkbride hits her 28th three-pointer in the season. She's a very good three-point shooter at 43%. And not the normal possessions. Bullimore, like you said, mishandled her shot. Loose ball kept alive by Raker, and Kirkbride with the triple to give the Polar Bears the first 3 points of the game.
Polar Bears with a lot of ball pressure out there. They give up 50.3 points a game, and that ranks them 10th nationally.
Shot clock down to 1. 2-point shot taken, but the offensive rebound by number 4. Abby Schultz with the rebound. And the first shot was taken by Danny Kissel. She missed it. As the shot clock was expiring, they got a new look on the offensive rebound and stick back by Schultz. Jump shot by Black off the mark. Rebounded by Taylor. The Cardinals will try to take their first lead of the game here early in the first quarter. Pull up triple. Taken by Madiri, no good. Kramer with the basketball, and the Polar Bears back into the man-to-man offense.
Polar Bears like to push the ball up the floor and then make the decision whether they go for the layup or pull it out and run their offense. They do an excellent job at that.
Abby Schultz with the foul, trying to get around Bullimore, who Bullimore quickly goes out after just a couple minutes of action. Emily Mesher in for Ohio Northern, as well as number 31, Jenna Dirksen. Mesher from Maria Stein Marion Local High School. Dirksen from Carroll High School in Beaver Creek, Ohio. Kramer, Arcadia graduate, one of the 5 basketball seniors making her last regular season home game. Raker to the basket, left-handed shot off the mark, blocked by Schultz, and actually off the hands of Raker. And in for the Cardinals, number 14, Bryn Mangold. She's a 6'1" freshman.
So Polar Bears picking up full court.
Kramer applying pressure on Cartnell. Cartnell averaging just under 12 points a game. Pick and roll up top, well defended by Ohio Northern. Interior movement, nice spin move, turnaround jumper off the mark, short by Taylor and rebounded by Raker. Raker's come up with a couple rebounds and loose balls already here.
Comes off a high pick and roll.
Kirkbride off the mark with her triple try, rebounded by Mangold, the 6'1" freshman. Two-pointer, long two-point shot made by number 24, Abby Madiri.
Madiri comes in at 5 points a game.
Madiri, a senior guard out of North Royalton High School. Has Otterbein their first lead of the game, 4-3, as we played exactly 4 minutes. Dirksen off the mark. It goes off Otterbein. It will stay with the Polar Bears. More substitutions for Ohio Northern. Number 11, Alyssa Manley, making her first appearance. Bullimore comes back in.
And we also have number 23, Lindsey Black.
Back in. So she was a starter, so Ohio Northern playing with a couple bigs, if you will, and Mesher and Bullimore. Cartnell quickly down the court with the basketball. Nice ball handler is Cartnell. Quick jumper off the baseline, no good.
That's something we haven't seen quite often is Mesher and Bullimore in the game at the same time.
We've seen it, I know, a few, like I said, not many times is right, but we've seen it a couple times where they both did very well together. And Mesher's coming around, scoring some more points, and Black's pull-up jumper, no good.
They definitely give a really good inside presence for the Polar Bears.
Well, there for a while with Bullimore out, I think Raker was guarding the 6'1" senior, or 6'1" freshman, number 14, so there was a mismatch there. Bullimore now guarding her. Driving the basket is Taylor. Off the mark, no good. Bullimore with the rebound. Bullimore averaging just over 16.5 points a game and just under 10 rebounds, so nearly a double-double average, Ron. She's done it 13 times this year, getting a double-double. And Lindsey Black's ball in and out, no good. The Polar Bears have been stuck after that, let's say, awkward three they hit as the shot clock was winding down, Ron, have not been able to cash in on any other scoring opportunities.
Now the Polar Bears have switched defensively. They put Bullimore on Taylor.
And Mesher playing the freshman. Shot strong, off the mark by Cutteridge. Down the court quickly as the attempt by Dirksen strong. Bullimore rebound, no good. Couple looks for the Polar Bears, no points for the Polar Bears. Each team having trouble shooting. Ohio Northern now 1 of 10 and Otterbein 2 of 9 as we approach the final 4 minutes of this first 10-minute quarter.
There's going to be over and back and out of bounds.
First turnover of the game, and the under 5 timeout. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back with more OAC women's college basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
Let Burton's Ridge Assisted Living help you find that perfect apartment you've always dreamed of. Located in a serene, wooded area with breathtaking views and different apartment styles to choose from, you'll feel right at home in this beautiful setting. Burton's Ridge is more than just assisted living. It's a place for you to call home. To learn more about Burton's Ridge, call 419-228-8412 or go online at burtonsridge.com.
Serving the Wapakoneta area and other communities throughout Ohio, Stolly Insurance Group, growing and looking out for you. For your business, home and auto, or life and health insurance, allow our knowledgeable agents to customize a program specifically for you. Stolly Insurance is proud to be a 5th-generation insurance agency. Over 110 years, providing outstanding insurance protection while delivering superior customer service. We are pleased to represent one of the finest insurance companies in Ohio, Auto Owners Insurance Company.
Polar Bears and the Cardinals here tonight at Ohio Northern. A slow start, Ron, to this ball game as
Yeah, Ohio Northern doesn't seem to be in their offensive rhythm yet. They just need to settle down. They're 1 of 12 from the field and really haven't gotten any really good inside shots like they normally do, especially from Bullimore.
after the media timeout, the Polar Bears, following the game's first turnover committed by the Cardinals, go to work offensively. Jenna Dirksen, much needed basket. She's the second leading scorer on the team.
Yeah, they went to the high pick and roll there, and Dirksen, nobody picked her up. They were worried about Bullimore rolling through the bucket and left Dirksen go.
Dirksen at just under 10 points a game, 9.3. That's second on the team to Bullimore, who averages 16.6. Three-point opportunity from the left corner, buried by number 5, J.C. Jones.
She comes into the game 4.5 points a game from Cole Grove.
Her 18th made three-pointer on the season for Jones. She's a 40% three-point shooter, so good rhythm there, and a much-needed basket for the Cardinals as she puts them back on top. Shot clock down to 5. Manley needs to get a shot off. Dirksen will get it off just in time. Off the mark, does not draw iron. It'll be a shot clock violation. Turnover, the first of the game for the Polar Bears. Kirkbride, 13, back in for Coach Michelle Durand.
Good defense there by Otterbein, forcing Ohio Northern to throw up an unorthodox shot from the corner.
So good defense so far by both teams tonight have caused some poor shooting. Man-to-man defense, as Ron mentioned, throughout here in the first quarter. Nice movement. She maybe traveled. Boy, they got Bullimore up top as she hedged, and rolling to the basket was Mangold. But the freshman just couldn't get the rhythm down and shuffled her feet too many times for the turnover, or else she had a nice look at the basket.
Yeah, Otterbein comes in giving up 64.9 points a game. So not quite sure yet if Otterbein's just playing above their average defensively or Ohio Northern just isn't with it yet offensively.
Could be a case a little of each. Weeks inside the arc, off the mark. And that ball will be saved, but not in time as Manley will step out of bounds. In for the Polar Bears, number 33, Tori Wiss, a junior out of Ada, Ohio. She wears 33, her first appearance as we approach the final 2 minutes of this first quarter. Interior pass to the 6'1" freshman, and she is fouled on the floor. And she had the advantage in there with Kirkbride and Wiss, each at about 5'8", 5'7", guarding a 6'1" post player. And Polar Bears commit their first foul, and that goes against number 13, Alexis Kirkbride. Driving to the basket and scoring is J.C. Jones. She didn't start, but she's got a quick 5 points to match her uniform number.
Yeah, kind of an off-balance shot there off the drive. Ohio Northern cut her off on the weak side, but she's still able to bank it in.
Big time basketball move there by Amy Bullimore, 6'1" senior out of Little Miami High School. Nice baseline jumper, a tough shot, but a soft touch for double fours, Amy Bullimore.
Kirkbride trying to deny the ball on the wing, was just a little late getting there and accidentally ran into the
two quick fouls
player. Yep, 2 quick fouls, so she's out.
Minute 35 left. Otterbein on top, 9-7. Cartnell, quick release. We saw her drive baseline and flip one up. This time she kind of stepped back going against her body, Ron, and drilled it.
Nice shot going to her left and stopped, got her feet set, and up it went. Comes in the game, 11.9 points a game. She's a 5'4" junior from Newark.
Black, before she gets a shot, offensive foul called against Ohio Northern's Tori Wiss. The illegal screen. Turnover against the Polar Bears. Emily Mesher back in for Bullimore with 64 seconds left.
So Bullimore will be out probably the rest of this quarter, giving her an extended rest.
Yeah. 11-7. Interior pass. Nice spin move, nice footwork. Nice move by number 20, Kirsten Taylor. Didn't travel. It's like a layup. She pivoted and went off her pivot foot to score the nice move after about, 3 or 4 moves she gave.
Yeah, Mesher will have her hands full with her down there. Taylor's a 5'10" senior, but she moves like she's 6', 6'1".
Abby Weeks connects for Ohio Northern on the other end. Her first bucket of the game. She averages just over 5 points. She's went to high school at Mount Notre Dame out of Westchester, Ohio. Nearly a steal, and it will be a steal. And then there's a foul by Cartnell.
Yeah, Cartnell just reached out and grabbed her.
Prevented maybe the fast break opportunity, the final 7 seconds.
Might have prevented a layup.
Exactly right. In the NBA, that would be called intentional, right? Or if you're not between them and the basket in the NBA and they grab to prevent that, that's an extra penalty. But we're not in the NBA yet.
Nope.
But under 3 seconds at the buzzer. Shot off the mark, and 10 minutes are in the book here at Ada, Ohio. It's the Otterbein Cardinals 13, the Ohio Northern University Polar Bears 9. We'll be back with more basketball on NKTelco Sports.
J&R Auto Repair Service is a full-service preventative maintenance and automotive repair center. Family-owned and operated, we perform high-quality, guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. Trust J&R for all your automotive service needs.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
Welcome back here as we start the second 10-minute period. And Ron, a frustrating start for both teams offensively. No one really getting in good offensive rhythm.
Yeah, ONU 4 of 16 from the floor. Obviously, that's 25%. They come in the game averaging 44% from the field.
Well, for the Polar Bears, they have a lot of basketball time left to get this offense rolling as they try to get some rhythm after a tough loss on Saturday at John Carroll, 68-66. Big night here against a very much improved Otterbein ball club, which won 8 in a row. And then to finish the OAC regular season against Marietta at Marietta. There's a foul called against the Polar Bears. Lindsay Black picks up her first foul. Coach Duran trying to plead her case about defensive player was standing straight up, didn't get the benefit of the call, and at the free throw line is number 20, Kirsten Taylor. Taylor, as Ron mentioned, the leading scorers. Will take another look at it here. I think Coach Duran had a pretty good argument. Tough call, though. Doesn't go in the favor of the Polar Bears. Scoring both foul shots is Taylor. Taylor is 79% foul shooter, along with her 14.4 points a game. Gives Otterbein a 6-point lead as Kramer shoots a 3 off the mark. Mangold with the rebound, and Cardinal, we've seen her run, go to the basket. She's a quick release, very good ball handler. Brings it down for the Cardinals. And there's an aggressive move by Kissel. It's off the mark, loose ball is battled for and will go in the favor of Ohio Northern.
Cardinal got her hand on that too. Tipped it away from a Polar Bear. So she's all over the floor. Wherever the ball is, that's where she normally is.
6-point deficit right now for the home team, Ohio Northern Polar Bears in the white jerseys. Orange numbers trimmed in black. Otterbein, the red jerseys trimmed in gold. Entry pass, top down from the big girls. Mesher to Bullimore. Basket, Bullimore, assist, Mesher.
Yeah, now they got Bullimore and Mesher in the game at the same time again.
Defense here trying to force some turnovers, get a chance in transition. Dribble in, kick out for an open, long 2-point shot taken by Delaney Cutteridge off the mark.
Nice job defensively there by the Bears. Got shut off the lane, had to kick it back out and settle for a 3.
Entry pass into Bullimore, committing the foul, number 14, Bryn Mangold.
Well, that's one way to get your shooting percentage up, is get the ball inside.
Yeah, get into Bullimore. She's been very good from 2-point range, 55% on the season. Substitutions for Ohio Northern, number 10, Emily Brock, inbounding the basketball. Her first action is now Bullimore spins, pulls up, she's fouled, and back-to-back personal fouls on a 6'1 freshman, Bryn Mangold.
Yeah, we'll see if they keep her in the game with 8:14 left in the second quarter. Coach is talking to her now, reminding her that that's 2 fouls, don't want any more. So
Bullimore.
Now would be a good time to keep going back to Bullimore inside if she's going to guard her and take the ball right to her.
It was good until she kind of lost her verticality. When you put your arms outside your silo or your window, it's a foul. Bullimore connects both foul shots, 72% from the line for Ohio Northern's all-time leading scorer, Amy Bullimore, and Ohio Northern now has climbed back to within 2. And speaking of 2, number 2, with the basketball, Allie Cartnell. Inside out pass nearly stolen. Kissel's three-pointer off the mark, rebounded by Mangold. Another look as Kissel smothered by 3 Polar Bears. Cartnell for 3, buries it.
Boy. She's deadly from the outside when she's open.
Cartnell makes her 38th three-pointer on the season. She shoots at that 31%. They took advantage of basically the triple team. Dirksen pulls back from 15 off the elbow, no good. Rebounded by the Cardinals, number 4, Abby Schulze. And in transition, the Cardinals go to the hoop and pick up the foul. And drawing the contact is Abby Madiri, a senior out of North Royalton High School. Go to the foul line for 2 shots.
Yeah, they just mistimed that. The way it looked to the Polar Bears, they saw her coming, and instead of getting out in front of her, kind of ran along the side and picked up the foul.
There you take another look at it. A little contact there, and that picks up the foul. Madiri is only shot 7 foul shots on the season. She makes both of them. So she remains perfect from the free throw line. Back to a 7-point lead. The Polar Bears had cut it down to 2. Speaking of the Buckeyes, the men and women are both doing pretty good this year.
Yes, they are.
So it's good to see that.
Fun to watch, as are the Polar Bears.
Yeah, both here we got likewise men doing well. Coach Benson, Coach Duran's squad doing very nicely as well. Dropped a few in the rankings, but they're still at 21 in Division III. Bullimore forces the ball up, drawing contact. Will go back to the foul line.
That foul's going to be on Taylor. That's her first.
Coach Duran talking to freshman Emily Brock as Bullimore buries her 3rd free throw of the game.
And they did take Mangold out of the lineup with her 2 fouls.
I believe Kirsten Taylor, number 20, 5'10". We'll see once who puts pressure on Bullimore the next time down. Polar Bears little full court 2-2-1 defense, and Otterbein do a nice job passing the ball, not a lot of dribbling. That breaks the pressure. Now Ohio Northern, again, pretty aggressive. They go to zone now.
2-3 zone.
3-pointer deep in the left corner, number 24, Abby Madiri.
That shouldn't happen against the 2-3 zone. Get the shot from the corner.
Madiri makes her 14th three-pointer on the season. Not a real good percentage shooter as Madiri from 3-point range, but that one gives the Cardinal an 8-point lead. Foul called against the Cardinals, and well, that's going to be the quarterback of the team. Allie Cardinal picks up her 2nd foul. Oh, I'm sorry, it's her 1st.
Yeah.
Didn't she foul the girl in the transition where she the ball was loose and she fouled the girl? So the
Yeah, I thought she grabbed her. Yeah, I thought it was her.
I did too. Well, they have 1 on the board. I'm not real sure, but 1's on the board for Cartnell. Bullimore gets the ball. Her shot off the mark, and guarding her was Abby Schulze, a 5'9" freshman. 8-point lead for Otterbein, winners of 8 straight games. And a foul called against Mesher.
There's my pet peeve right there. If you're going to play behind her, you got to let her have the ball. You can't be reaching for it.
Otterbein 3rd in the OAC with 11 and 5 marks. So they've put together a nice run here. And given how Northern currently sitting in 1st place in the OAC, more than they want right now with the 8-point lead.
Coach Duran's trying all different kind of combinations, trying to find that magic 1.
Interior ball, nice defense by Mesher. Schulze with her 3rd try, can't get any of them to drop, so Ohio Northern fortunate.
I think Bullimore got a piece of that.
That Otterbein did not score. That would have been a 10-point lead. Black into the interior, has the ball stripped away, stolen by Kissel. She's going to go to the distance. No, she will pass it off, and with a nice textbook left-hand layup, Kirsten Taylor gives Otterbein a 10-point lead. A timeout on the court taken by Ohio Northern. We'll take a timeout with them as we hear from our sponsors and come back with more basketball on NKTelco Sports.
When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting and long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. With locations in Lima, Findlay, Minster, Kenton, Defiance, Napoleon, Wauseon, Bryan, and Archbold, we are right around the corner from you. Visit us today and experience the Radio Hospital difference. We are simply neighbors serving neighbors, providing a refreshing alternative to high-pressure stores. Radio Hospital is your Verizon Wireless Premium retailer.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! Welcome back as Otterbein, the steal right there by Kissel, the nice assist and a pretty much textbook left-hand layup by Kirsten Taylor, and that gave Taylor her 6th point, but also gave Otterbein, Ron, their 10-point lead, the biggest of the game.
Yeah, right now Ohio Northern has to find somebody that can shoot from outside tonight. Otterbein shutting off the inside. They're shutting off the drives. A lot of the Ohio Northern's game is drive, penetrate, and kick out. And there's nobody, they're kicking it out, but not hitting the shot. Now Otterbein comes out in a 2-3 zone.
Three-pointer off the mark by Black. Rebounded by number 30, Alex Schaefer. Has it knocked away. Heads-up play by Weeks.
Yeah, and that's one reason why you would go to a zone is because the other team isn't shooting well from outside.
Raker gets the interior pass. Turns around, shoots it left-handed, no good. Rebounded by Schaefer, and now Cartnell with 5 points on the night, running the offense for the Cardinals.
Yeah,
nice pass.
ONU's 5 of 22 from the floor.
Nice
Here.
pick and roll there, Ron, as Schaefer couldn't get it to connect, and at the other end, Bullimore got a piece of Schaefer's shot of that end, and 94 feet down here roughly. Bullimore running the court well,
Nice
gets
job.
fouled.
Nice job of running the floor there by Bullimore. Need more of that. That's one way you can get around this or by with poor shooting if you get some steals off your defense and shoot some layups at the other end.
Ohio Northern misses their first free throw of the night as Dirksen in for Manley. 4 or 5 are the Polar Bears. All of the free throws have been taken by Bullimore. And she makes 1 of 2. Now 9-point lead with just over, or just under 4.5 minutes until halftime. Otterbein shooting a little bit better than the Polar Bears at 40%. Polar Bears at 21%. Well, they've been going hard to the basket, and there's a foul as Delaney Cutteridge pretty aggressively run, quick dribble drive.
Yeah, they're doing a good job dribble penetration into the lane. That time they drew a foul. But they also, they're hitting well from outside. They're hitting 3 out of 6 from the three-point line. And they come into the game shooting only 28% from the three-point line. So as we talk about once in a while, your bubble gum card doesn't lie. So maybe in the second half things will level out a little bit, and that would mean Ohio Northern's going to shoot really good in the second half, and Otterbein won't shoot as good.
Delaney Cutteridge, an 84% free throw shooter, makes 1 of 2, so break for Ohio Northern. But Cutteridge, a very good foul shooter, doesn't make both. It goes back to 10-point game. Bullimore steps out of bounds. Good defense by number 4, Abby Schultz, and the turnover.
You see more and more of that all the time now in college basketball. People stepping on the baseline, trying to get that baseline pass.
Nice backdoor cut, nice block by the Polar Bears. I believe it was a Bullimore or Raker. The missed shot there was Kissel, but a nice offensive play, good defensive play by the Polar Bears.
So this becomes a big possession here for the Polar Bears, down by 10.
Entry pass to Raker. Weeks, 2-pointer off the mark. Well, the Polar Bears have missed some shots tonight.
Boy.
They've been off. It's not long or short. It's right or left, and that's
it's not in and out either. It's just like you said, right or left, and not close.
Well, hopefully those things will level themselves out and they'll get into some sort of groove. Step back 2-point shot by Kissel, no good. Good check out by the Polar Bears. Weeks gives off to Black, and they hit Bullimore going down the court. Her soft turnaround shot.
Nice job running the floor, going to the basket, and then turning around. And she got hit with the first pass, and up it went.
11 points for Bullimore. Pass out of bounds and a turnover.
Maybe that one little shot there by Bullimore is going to get them going.
There you see number 44, Amy Bullimore. I believe she has 13 double-doubles so far this season. She's already hit it now in points with 11. And already has pulled down 4 rebounds, so going possibly for what would be her 14th, I believe, double-double of the season. They go right back to her, this time using her left hand off the mark. Loose ball comes up with the Cardinals, and they have a little bit of momentum down the court. 2-point shot off the mark, offensive rebound, put back. Kirsten Taylor, one-handed rebound around with the right hand and shot with the left hand to score the bucket.
Yeah, that was a big bucket there for Otterbein.
Bullimore again draws contact.
Yeah. Nice strong move there by Bullimore. Gets the and one.
The coaching staff for Otterbein a little displeased. They felt their defender was standing straight up, and you know Ohio Northern I thought had that same play earlier in the game, and you know, it comes and goes. Sometimes around I think the defenders get penalized for standing still, and the offensive players are allowed to bump into them. Now, granted, we've seen it both ways, called the same way, but fortunately for Ohio Northern, we'll take a look at it here. Let's see what Bullimore does. Watch a defender number 4. Oh, it went down. That was not, that's a foul.
Yep.
So it looked like she had him straight up, but when the arm goes less than vertical, that's in the danger zone, and she got whistled for it. Bullimore with 14, a 7-point lead, under 2 minutes to go. At halftime, we'll try to get a brief few words with Coach Durand. Good defense by the Polar Bears. Bank shot by Taylor, no good. Held ball possession. Will stay with Otterbein.
Coach Durand wants them to box out. She's a little unhappy about the.
Well, they've been getting some key offensive rebounds. They've already pulled down 5, and we've seen a couple of them, Ron, convert into buckets.
Otterbein is a scrappy bunch on the boards, both defensively and offensively. Into Taylor. That time she ran up against Bullimore. Nice job there, going straight up.
Black off the mark. She will be called for the foul.
Yeah, you miss the shot and then you get over anxious and go after it and get on somebody's back. And unfortunately, that's going to put Otterbein at the foul line.
The 5th team foul of the quarter with 1:23. 1-2-3 left here in the second until half. At the free throw line for Otterbein, Delaney Cutteridge.
She shoots 84%, 16 of 19 on the year.
She missed one of her attempts earlier in the game, but as Ron says, a very good shooter coming into tonight's game. Emily Brock from Revere High School near Akron, Ohio, back in for the Polar Bears. And connecting both free throws is Delaney Cutteridge.
So just like that, it goes from 7 points on the ball with a chance to get it to 5, and we're up to 9 points again.
Zone defense here. Bullimore, nice ball movement. Weeks from the sideline. Abby Weeks, number 15 on the roster, and number 4 points now for her as she cuts it to 7 again, under a minute to go.
That would be big if she would get hot from the outside.
Turnover, the 6th of the game for Otterbein.
So once again, down to 7 with the ball, a chance to cut the lead down to 5 or possibly 4.
Shooting percentage for Ohio Northern beginning to climb. Remember, it was at the low 20s, I should say. Now it's up to about 28%, so they've become a little bit better scoring the ball, Ron, and still some work to do. against a very scrappy Otterbein team. Bullimore keeps possession off the mark, tough angle, but a chance here to score. The Polar Bears come away empty.
Another good job of boxing out by Otterbein, preventing Ohio Northern getting in that second shot opportunity. They got to keep an eye on Taylor inside. Keep the ball away from her. Wiss is on her. The shot clock running down to 3. Polar Bears got it with 6 seconds. They're going to have to hurry. Shot by Kramer is no good. The halftime score 30-23 in favor of Otterbein. And we're going to turn it over to Jeff, who has Coach Duran.
We're here with Coach Duran. Coach, a rough first half. Your team struggled offensively, but you got a lot of basketball and only down by 7.
Yeah, I don't know what's happened to my team. They left after the Heidelberg game and haven't returned. So hopefully we can do better in the second half.
Well, good luck, and we hope that they do. You got a lot of basketball to come back. Thanks for your time. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with the best Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada and Kenton, you are never far from quality auto parts.
Nareda Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NaredaLanes.com for more info.
Let Burton's Ridge Assisted Living help you find that perfect apartment you've always dreamed of. Located in a serene, wooded area with breathtaking views and different apartment styles to choose from, you'll feel right at home in this beautiful setting. Burton's Ridge is more than just assisted living. It's a place for you to call home. To learn more about Burton's Ridge, call 419-228-8412 or go online at burtonsridge.com.
Serving the Wapakoneta area and other communities throughout Ohio, Stolly Insurance Group, growing and looking out for you. For your business, home and auto, or life and health insurance, allow our knowledgeable agents to customize a program specifically for you. Stolly Insurance is proud to be a 5th-generation insurance agency. Over 110 years providing outstanding insurance protection while delivering superior customer service. We are pleased to represent one of the finest insurance companies in Ohio, Auto Owners Insurance Company.
J&R Auto Repair Service is a full-service preventative maintenance and automotive repair center. Family owned and operated, we perform high-quality, guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. Trust J&R for all your automotive service needs.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting and long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. With locations in Lima, Findlay, Minster, Kenton, Defiance, Napoleon, Wauseon, Bryan, and Archbold, we are right around the corner from you. Visit us today and experience the Radio Hospital difference. We are simply neighbors serving neighbors, providing a refreshing alternative to high-pressure stores. Radio Hospital is your Verizon Wireless premium retailer.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with the best Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada and Kenton, you are never far from quality auto parts.
Nareda Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NaredaLanes.com for more info.
Let Burton's Ridge Assisted Living help you find that perfect apartment you've always dreamed of. Located in a serene, wooded area with breathtaking views and different apartment styles to choose from, you'll feel right at home in this beautiful setting. Burton's Ridge is more than just assisted living. It's a place for you to call home. To learn more about Burton's Ridge, call 419-228-8412 or go online at burtonsridge.com.
Serving the Wapakoneta area and other communities throughout Ohio, Stolly Insurance Group, growing and looking out for you. For your business, home and auto, or life and health insurance, allow our knowledgeable agents to customize a program specifically for you. Stolly Insurance is proud to be a fifth-generation insurance agency. Over 110 years, providing outstanding insurance protection while delivering superior customer service. We are pleased to represent one of the finest insurance companies in Ohio, Auto Owners Insurance Company.
J&R Auto Repair Service is a full-service preventative maintenance and automotive repair center. Family owned and operated, we perform high-quality, guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. Trust J&R for all your automotive service needs.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting and long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. With locations in Lima, Findlay, Minster, Kenton, Defiance, Napoleon, Wauseon, Bryan, and Archbold, we are right around the corner from you. Visit us today and experience the Radio Hospital difference. We are simply neighbors serving neighbors, providing a refreshing alternative to high-pressure stores. Radio Hospital is your Verizon Wireless premium retailer.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small-town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with the best Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada and Kenton, you are never far from quality auto parts.
Nareda Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NaredaLanes.com for more info.
Let Burton's Ridge Assisted Living help you find that perfect apartment you've always dreamed of. Located in a serene, wooded area with breathtaking views and different apartment styles to choose from, you'll feel right at home in this beautiful setting. Burton's Ridge is more than just assisted living. It's a place for you to call home. To learn more about Burton's Ridge, call 419-228-8412 or go online at burtonsridge.com.
Serving the Wapakoneta area and other communities throughout Ohio, Stolly Insurance Group, growing and looking out for you. For your business, home and auto, or life and health insurance, allow our knowledgeable agents to customize a program specifically for you. Stolly Insurance is proud to be a fifth-generation insurance agency. Over 110 years providing outstanding insurance protection while delivering superior customer service. We are pleased to represent one of the finest insurance companies in Ohio, Auto Owners Insurance Company.
J&R Auto Repair Service is a full-service preventative maintenance and automotive repair center. Family owned and operated, we perform high-quality, guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. Trust J&R for all your automotive service needs.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru. Great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting and long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. With locations in Lima, Findlay, Minster, Kenton, Defiance, Napoleon, Wauseon, Bryan, and Archbold, we are right around the corner from you. Visit us today and experience the Radio Hospital difference. We are simply neighbors serving neighbors, providing a refreshing alternative to high-pressure stores. Radio Hospital is your Verizon Wireless premium retailer.
Welcome back. It's halftime with the Otterbein Cardinals on top of the Ohio Northern Polar Bears, 30-23 here with our first half stats. Ron Cruzy.
From the field, Otterbein 10 of 30, 33%. ONU 8 of 30 for 26%. From the three-point line, 3 of 7 for Otterbein, and for the Polar Bears, 1 of 4. From the free throw line, 7 of 8 for Otterbein and 6 of 7 for ONU. Rebounding wise, Otterbein's got the edge there, 24-18. Turnovers, pretty well played game. 6 turnovers for Otterbein and only 4 for the Polar Bears. For the Polar Bears, they're in scoring, they're being led by Amy Bolamar with 14, and she also has 6 rebounds. Polar Bears have to find somebody else to step up and help her out a little bit. They're going to be watching her very closely here in the second half, and somebody's going to have to start hitting from outside. And I thought they might have done that or began that trick. Maybe Abby Weeks hit a two-pointer from the baseline there late in the second quarter, and maybe that'll get them going.
Well, you know, they're capable of doing this. We've seen it throughout the year. Coach Durant at halftime, her comment, you know, where did her team go? Well, they're right here. It's just a matter of, like you said, who's going to figure out a way to knock down jumpers. That'll make everything else go. And Bullimore, you can go inside with her all you want, but when they double, triple, if you can't make them pay from the outside, it's going to make it very tough for them to come back. I mean, I say that, but you still have a lot of basketball game, and you don't have to do it all in the third quarter. But Otterbein's a good team. They're not going to lay down. They're on the road. They've won 8 games in a row, and they would like nothing more to come in here and beat Ohio Northern here at home.
Yeah, once in a while, you know, you come out flat for whatever reason, and there's no switch. There's no magic switch where you can just flip it and boom, away you go. You have to work your way through it, and, you know, they only give up 50 points a game, and right now Otterbein's at 30, so, you know, they're going to have to pick it up. I thought they played pretty decent defense the first half, but you know they gave up 30 points, and that's on a 60-point average, and so that's above it. So, but their offense is what's going to have to turn this thing around. They're at 23 points right now. They average almost 70, and we'll see what they can do here in the second half.
20 minutes to get it corrected, and they back to, let's say, their original starting lineups for most games. They started 5 seniors tonight. Go back to work here with the entry pass. Bullimore double teamed. Need to find someone that's open. They find Black up top. Back to Bullimore it goes. Turning against her body. Tough shot. Tori Wiss.
Nice offensive rebound there by Wiss. Back to Bullimore and in.
Well, that's a good start. You get an aggressive play by Weeks, who's one of the leading rebounders, not necessarily leading scorer, but she averages over 5 rebounds a game, kept that one alive.
But a second chance opportunity. The first 4 minutes here in the third quarter are going to be very telling.
So 5 points, closest the Polar Bears have been in a while. Good straight up defense. Bodies go down, and shot is missed by Kissel. Another rebound by the Ada native Tori Wiss. Doing it on both ends.
She comes in averaging 5.3 rebounds a game.
Bullimore kicks out. Black has had a rough night shooting so far. You have to make a field goal. Goes hard to the basket, blocking foul. And Coach Richardson for Otterbein not happy. A lot of contact. And
from our angle, we could see that right arm being extended, and a lot of times when you see that, it's going to be an offensive foul, but the Polar Bears get the call.
You and Coach Richardson, Ron, each with the right forearm, and illegal screen called against Bullimore. So maybe I hate to say it's a reward or a give back, but maybe it's good that it went that way. Although Bullimore just her first foul, but boy, Northern had a chance to cut that lead down under 5. Cardinal has been very aggressive with the basketball tonight, leading the offense running the offense for the Cardinals.
You would just like to have a chance at the basket instead of that time, you know, they just didn't get a shot.
Kissel, I believe number 44, goes down, stays with the Cardinals. She's their leading scorer at just over 12, second leading scorer, 12 and a half a game. She's been held scoreless. She has the ball here, Kissel does. Kicks out. 3-point shot by Abby Maduri, and she connects. So good answer by the Cardinals. Maduri now with 10 points.
She's 13 of 68 from the three-point line, just 19%. And she buried that like she shoots 50%.
Deep dribble from the corner, no good. Black runs down her own miss. And she continues to not be able to find the bottom of the net tonight. Again, from 15, that one
in and out,
just off the mark. So a couple looks for the Polar Bears, nothing to show for it. Back to 8 points, the lead goes or stays. Kissel up top to Schulte over to to the right side. Now number 24, Abby Madeira, hit the three-pointer the last time.
One bright spot there for the Polar Bears. That was a nice-looking shot. They took some odd-looking shots in the first half.
Kissel misses. Loose ball recovered by Black.
They got
Bullimore all alone will go in for the right-hand layup.
All
Fingers off the bank board. Her 18th point of the night.
Yeah, little things like that will get you back into it. She just, again, ran the floor very well, beat the Cardinals down the floor.
Cardinal to the basket. Wow.
Oh, my. That's good defense right there. I'm sorry, but not much contact there at all.
Well, Kramer.
And if there was any, she drew the contact.
Kramer calls a foul. As you see Coach Connie Richardson for the Otterbein Cardinals, and they are wearing Westerville shirts in honor of the two police officers that were lives were taken over the weekend. As you see there, we stand for Westerville Police, and our hearts and prayers to those families. We had a moment of silence before the game started. Seven points now for Allie Cartnell. 8-point lead for the Cardinals. 3-point shot off the mark by Kirkbride. Loose ball. And it will go over to Otterbein on the held ball possession. So Otterbein, again, winners of 8 straight. They've been very aggressive. And you mentioned, Ron, you called them scrappy in the first half. They go hard at the basket. They got some ball handlers that are pretty quick to the basket, and they kick out. And they did not hit a lot of shots, but it seems like they've hit some big ones.
Yeah.
The illegal screen.
So that must be the call of the game right now, or they must have discussed that at halftime. We're going to start calling illegal screens because that's the second one already here in the third quarter.
Foul goes against Abby Schultze, her third foul, so she will enter the bench. See her there going down the Otterbein bench, and she will sit down with 3 fouls. 8-point deficit. Bullimore with the basketball. Mesher in the game as well. Kirkbride loses the handle out of bounds.
They just attacked the basketball with 2 players out front and caused the bad pass out of bounds.
Sitting over here, it looks pretty easy. You know, if 2 girls are on the ball, somebody's open, but it's tough for the ball handler to see that. It's important the open girl gets in the position that she can help her ball handler out.
Well, you had the 6'1" freshman coming all the way out there, too. It's hard to see around her or over her.
Cartnell, her 3-pointer off the mark, rebounded by Dirksen. So again, Ohio Northern has some chances here to get within striking distance again, but they've got to find the bottom of the net with the basketball. Yeah. Bullimore for 20 points on the night for Bullimore. She has 20 of the 29 Ohio Northern points. They're back to within 6.
That was something rare from her. She took the ball outside the 3-point line and drove it all the way through the lane against the freshman.
Again, going to the basket, finding a crease. Kirsten Taylor averaging 4 points a game, now with 10. They go back into Bullimore, 22 now, assist from Dirksen.
The freshman Mangold's having a hard time with
Bullimore. Pressure being applied by Kramer on Cartnell. Cutteridge now with the basketball, back to Cartnell. They look inside. Taylor, thought she almost threw it out of bounds there. To catch it is Cutteridge. 5 on a shot. The freshman with a nice step through, no good. Rebounded by number 44, Bullimore.
Nice job there by Mesher, held her own there. Played behind her, but made her go over the top.
6-point lead. 3-pointer blocked by Cartnell. Out of bounds. It will stay with the Polar Bears. Timeout on the floor. A full timeout, so we'll take a timeout with him. The Polar Bears trail by 6 here on NKTelco Sports.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with the best Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada and Kenton, you are never far from quality auto parts.
Welcome back. The updated OAC standings. You'll see right there the Polar Bears on top, 14-2, Ron. But Otterbein, there's a reason they've won 8 in a row. They're in third, 11-5.
Yeah, they got a very respectable 11-5 record in the OAC in third place there. A win here would put them at 12-5, and the Polar Bears would basically be tied with Marietta.
The top 8 teams in the league go to the OAC tournament, and it's 1 versus 8. Remember, as Ohio Northern comes out of a timeout, and you don't like to see that, a turnover. But going back to their standings, the OAC tournament, the number 1 seed plays 8, 2 plays 7, 3 plays 6, 4 plays 5.
Right. Coming out of a timeout, you want to see at least a shot.
Tough
and
break.
that time, Polar Bears, the second time now, they didn't get a shot at the basket.
Had a chance to get within 4 or 3. Shot missed by Mangold. Foul against Otterbein.
And that's on Kissel.
Kissel, just her first foul. She's been, again, scoreless. Danny Kissel, 5'9" junior out of Mount Notre Dame High School, averaging 12.5 points a game, scoreless tonight.
And she shoots a lot of foul shots, too. 48 of 55 for 87%.
Mesher. Reverse layup. Bullimore, 24 of the 33. Tough to stop. Timeout. We'll keep it here. I'll let Ron go through our sponsors as Otterbein, their smallest lead of the game, a 4-point lead now for Otterbein. They take the timeout.
HCF Management, Stolly Insurance, J&R Auto, Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Radio Hospital, Norada Lanes, NKT TV, and Ohio Northern University. Our scoreboard sponsors, Viva Maria Italian Restaurant, and the replay sponsors, Klein's Napa Auto Center. And the halftime report and post-game report is brought to you by Klein's Napa Auto Center. So if you get a chance, visit these sponsors. They're the reasons we're allowed to put on these ball games for you.
Yeah, thank you to those fine sponsors that allow us to bring you this. And tonight it's OAC college basketball. The Otterbein Cardinals and the Ohio Northern Polar Bears. Senior night here, Ron, for the graduating seniors. They don't want to lose tonight. They're probably going to have a home OAC tournament game on Tuesday, but they got to get out of this funk. They're 3-2 in their past 5 games, and as you mentioned, Coach Duran, frustrated at halftime, trying to find probably where her team offensively has gone, and in some respects, maybe her defense. Obviously, when you don't win, you point to everything. But they've been successful getting it to this lady, number 44. And boy, you go baseline, and some people sometimes, although we've seen her step out of bounds down there once, sometimes people forget how to defend a baseline.
Yeah,
and you can sneak by there and come up on the other side.
You go to the one that brought you to the dance, and Bullimore, she's been their leader all the way through here in this season. So, but what the Polar Bears need is somebody else to step up offensively, hit a couple outside shots.
She's scored 24 of the 33 points Bullimore has, as the ball is knocked out of bounds, and Otterbein will reload as before that, number 24, Abby Maderi, back in for the Cardinals.
She has 10 points in the game, so it's an offensive spark there for the Cardinals.
Cardinal has the ball knocked out of her hands by Manley, and too much body contact on Manley. And boy, Cardinal, she is a feisty little point guard, a 5'4". She likes to take it to the rim and make things happen.
Yeah, and if she's going to get the call, you know, that's going to be a big thing here later on in the game when it gets 1-1. or actually in the quarter, because she shoots so well from the foul line.
And 5 feet 4 inches tall, doing a nice job running the offense tonight for Otterbein. Move to the basket. And 2 whistles there, I guess both with the same call. Block. Bullimore picks up her second personal foul. Free throws for the Cardinals. Number 20, Kirsten Taylor, their leading scorer.
So the Polar Bears got beat 2 times in a row defensively, and really had no help behind them, so they're going to have to clean that up in a hurry.
Taylor, 79% on the season from the free throw line. Gets 1 of 2. She's now 3 of 4. I'm sorry, she's now 3 of 5 from the free throw line. 5-point lead. Breaking the pressure. Weeks now with the basketball. Pull-up jumper.
There.
She hit the baseline jumper in the first half, Ron. You thought maybe it would help spark or ignite, be a spark plug for the offense. Big jump shot off the right elbow there. A 3-point lead.
She had 2 nice shots here for the Polar Bears. Maybe she's the one that's going to get them going from the outside.
A wild shot by Cartnell. The Polar Bears can't recover. A new look for Otterbein. They're going to get a second chance here.
This would be a big possession here if the Polar Bears can stop them with a chance to maybe even go get a tie ball game.
Shot clock under 10. High screen. 3-pointer by Cartnell rattles in, and she's done a little bit of the Achilles heel tonight. Cartnell, she's a 31% 3-point shooter. Not awful, but not great. Her bucket, though, puts the lead back at 6.
That's just what the Cardinals needed.
And that comes after kind of a wild shot she forced up. They get the offensive rebound, and Kissel will pick up the personal foul, her second. 14 foul now for both teams. So again, college women's basketball, they play quarters and you shoot free throws, 2 shots on the 5th foul of each quarter. Mesher gets it back to Bullimore.
Once again, she takes it from the 3-point line inside. Got the return pass and puts it down.
Nice post-up move, pretty quick ball swipe. 26.
Nice
for
job
Bullimore.
Kicking it out and then reposting. And they got her the ball right back.
26 points, 7 rebounds. I think she had 3 block shots in the first half for the senior out of Little Miami High School, Moro, Ohio. And hoping her regular season senior night can be a victory. They trail by 4 to the Polar Bears. They got to get a shot off. They just do barely. And this time the Polar Bears come away with the rebound. And this is the closest Ohio Northern's been in some time. And they're going to have a chance to cut it to 2 here in about a second. Count it. 28.
Nice move there by Bullimore. Little ball fake. Took her to the baseline. And not only got the basket, but drew the foul also.
She is a tough matchup when she can get mobile and move laterally. And boy, finished with a little bit of contact. Gave the ball a chance to go in. Let's take another look out of here, Ron, on the Klein's Napa Auto Center replay. And
that time she beat Taylor.
Short on the free throw. 2-point lead.
That's as close as the Polar Bears have been for a long
back
time.
in the first quarter, yes. 60 seconds remain in the third quarter. Ohio Northern trails by 2. They've outscored Otterbein 16-11. Mesher, a big rebound, chance to tie or take the lead.
Give them 1 shot and done.
So good surge of offense and good defense, Ron. Maybe we talked about a little bit of both have come alive here in the third quarter. A lot of it's come out of the hands of number 44. Travel violation, turnover for the Polar Bears, their 8th of the game.
That hurts because once again they turn the ball over and don't get a shot at the bucket right when they get her down the 2.
A lot of momentum going on.
Yep.
You know, there would have been a good chance, boy, you hit the shot there and you take the lead or tie. Unfortunately, though, Ohio Northern turns it over, the 8th of the game.
Yeah,
shot clock and game clock in unison. Cartnell surveying. Ball knocked away. Weeks nearly comes away with a steal. Under 10, defense will tighten up here for the Polar Bears. Cardinal sizing up the defense, entry pass in, knocked away off of the foot of Wiss. It will stay with Otterbein with a 1.2 left.
1.2 seconds, so they just have to stay with them. Don't give them the catch and shoot.
Keep them outside the paint, or they get a look inside. I thought that maybe Taylor pushed off. No call, big hoop for Kirsten Taylor. That ends the third quarter with Otterbein on top by 4, 43-39. We'll be back with the final quarter here at NKTelco Sports.
Nareda Lanes in Ada offers men's league bowls on Mondays and Wednesday evenings, women's league bowls on Thursday evenings, couples bowls on Friday evenings, kids bowl on Saturday mornings from December through March, Scotch mixed double bowls on the last Saturday of every month, open bowling on Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon reserve the bowling alley for children's birthday parties, and on Sunday, lanes are available to reserve for birthdays of any age as well as for group events. Check out NaredaLanes.com for more info.
Welcome back. A big play offensively by Kirsten Taylor, getting the inbound pass and scoring a big bucket at the buzzer. Still, though, a good quarter for Ohio Northern Ron. They come back. They cut the 7-point deficit down to 4. They had it to 2. A chance here offensively again to get back in the groove as going to the floor is Courtney Kramer. I believe she was run over, setting the screen.
That was just a big play there at the end of the third quarter. 1.2 seconds left. The Ohio Northern was going to have the ball out of bounds to start the fourth quarter anyway.
Number 4, oh, go ahead.
And they would have only been down by 2 instead of 4.
Number 4, Abby Schultze for the Otterbein Cardinals picks up her 4th foul. Dirksen pull-up jumper off the glass, textbook. Love the form, love the result. 2-point game. Again, can the defense now make a stand? Give their offense a chance to tie or take their first lead in a long time, probably way back in the early first quarter. Kramer with the foul.
That was the fourth point by Dirksen. She comes into the game averaging 9.3 points a game, so maybe if she can get up to her average, that's going to really help the Polar Bears.
So out of bounds for the Cardinals. Cardinal with the basketball. She's had a nice evening with 10 points. Keep it at 10.
There. Nice job of boxing out by the Polar Bears. That time it was Jenna Dirksen.
Black inside to Bollamore. Cross-court pass nearly thrown out of bounds. Wiss sets a screen. Kramer off glass, tie game. Senior Courtney Kramer from Arcadia High School, a Redskin. Now Polar Bear, averaging 6 points a game, her first 2 of the night.
So we got a brand new game here. With
high screen. It could have been a foul on Black running into the screener. Nothing called.
Might have walked.
Yeah, I think she stuttered the other one, but a foul on Wiss. So it looked a little wild. Ron probably was traveling. Ball into the interior, and they get the foul on Tori Wiss, her second. And the first team foul here in the final period against Ohio Northern, or the second.
They called a blocking foul there on the Polar Bears.
Third foul now against Ohio Northern, third against Kramer.
That ball was blocked from behind.
First point of the night for the second leading scorer on the Otterbein Cardinals team, Danny Kissel. Take another look at it here. Bang, bang. Makes both. So Kissel now 2 points on the night. A 2-point lead for Otterbein. Under 8.5 minutes to go, final quarter. Manley with the basketball. into Bullimore. Pretty good defense from the backside. Is that Cartnell? No, it was 24, I believe, sliding over Abby Maderi to help defend Bullimore, who leads all scorers with 28 points.
The Polar Bears don't want this game to come down to free throw shooting, because Otterbein from the foul line right now is 12 of 14, 85%.
A good free throw shooting team tonight are the Cardinals, and they commit the foul, the third foul against Danny Kissel. Baseline jumper off the mark by Black. Defensive rebound for the Cardinals, and here they come with a chance to grow the 2-point lead. It was tied a few possessions ago by Ohio Northern. Going to the cup, missing the shot is Taylor. Again, a lot of contact. No, nothing called. Thought maybe it could have been a charge.
Yeah, that time, nice job there by Manley getting in front of her.
Good help side defense. Danny Kissel coming over, creating and coming up with the steal. Cartnell runs into Dirksen, and they're going to get a 2-shot foul against Ohio Northern. So it's been the smaller 5-foot guard, 5'4" guard, Cartnell, going to the basket, making things happen.
Yeah, she gets aggressive and takes it to the basket. Seems like she draws the call just about every time. So I would look for more of that out of her.
She's a very good free throw shooter. You mentioned the Cardinals as a team, a very good free throw shooting team. Cartnell, 86% on the season. As a team, they're 76%. I mentioned that earlier, maybe Ron, that's a super percentage for a team,
yeah,
76%.
You know, that might be the highest we've seen all year, both out of high school and college.
That is good. Ohio Northern, 71, which is good, but Cartnell makes both. She now has 12 on the night, a dozen points for her. Her team, in this case, the Cardinals of Otterbein, lead by 4. Mesher looking for help. Finds Manley. Under 7.5 to go. Manley to the basket, off glass, and then Alyssa Manley out of Lima Bath High School. Her first 2 points of the night.
Baltimore goes down.
3-point shot in, big bucket for Abby Maderi. What an answer for the Cardinals. Interior pass off the mark, turnover. Back to a 5-point lead. The Cardinals will pull it out, slow things down just for a second here. A lot of time left, a lot of possessions left for each team. Maderi hit a big 3-point shot the last time she shot it. This time it's Cartnell. And Cartnell playing with a lot of confidence. Back-to-back triple shots for the Cardinals. A timeout for the Polar Bears. We'll take one with them with 6:30 left in the fourth quarter. It's Otterbein up 8 here on NKTelco Sports.
Let Burton's Ridge Assisted Living help you find that perfect apartment you've always dreamed of. Located in a serene, wooded area with breathtaking views and different apartment styles to choose from, you'll feel right at home in this beautiful setting. Burton's Ridge is more than just assisted living. It's a place for you to call home. To learn more about Burton's Ridge, call 419-228-8412 or go online at burtonsridge.com.
Serving the Wapakoneta area and other communities throughout Ohio, Stolly Insurance Group, growing and looking out for you. For your business, home and auto, or life and health insurance, allow our knowledgeable agents to customize a program specifically for you. Stolly Insurance is proud to be a 5th-generation insurance agency. Over 110 years providing outstanding insurance protection while delivering superior customer service. We are pleased to represent one of the finest insurance companies in Ohio, Auto Owners Insurance Company.
Welcome back. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go, and Ohio Northern, Ron, a couple minutes ago had the game tied. Give credit to Otterbein. They've hit a couple shots, 3-point shots, and Ohio Northern a couple turnovers, missed opportunities, back to an 8-point game.
Yeah, Otterbein's on an 8-0 run.
So a lot of work to do for the Polar Bears. They battled back, got it tied. Otterbein has not given up. They played very aggressive all the way through tonight. Hit some big shots. Dirksen from just past the elbow off the mark. Can the Polar Bears defense slow down the Cardinal offense? They've been hitting some shots and getting to the foul line.
Yeah, 7 of 13 from the three-point line is Otterbein.
And 14 of 16 from the charity stripe. Kissel, who was held scoreless, scores her 5th point all here in the 4th quarter, an 11-point lead.
They're on fire. They got to have more ball pressure on the three-point shooters on the outside.
So a little bit of, I won't say panic, but boy, Weeks gets called. She might get called for a charge. Right arm extended. Unfortunate for that as she picks up her 2nd foul.
So it's going to have to come from the defensive end if you're the Polar Bears.
Well, it'd be nice if the Polar Bears defense could get a steal, something in transition.
Their Polar Bears 1 of 6 from the three-point line.
With the basketball now is Delaney Cutter. And there's an offensive foul, illegal screen. We've seen about, what, 3 or 4 of those tonight.
Yeah, that one there knocked Weeks over. That was more than illegal.
I had looked down, did not actually see it. You know, there's going to be contact. You can set a stationary screen and make a lot of contact. You just got to be stationary. Can't be swaying right or left to keep your knees inside your frame. Weeks, who picked up an offensive foul. The possession before won't quite get the NBA continuation there. Foul too far away from the basket.
So Otterbein gets called for the hand check.
That's their 4th foul. So Ohio Northern already committed 5. So free throws for each team to finish the game. Bullimore with 28 points on the night. Kramer off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Weeks, off the glass and in. Abby Weeks has hit some big buckets. Will that turn this game around? They trail by 9. Weeks with 8.
Got 5 minutes to turn this thing around. Now they got more ball pressure on the outside, but they give up the inside.
Tough break for Otterbein. Kistel had a nice look at it. Was going for her 7th point of the night, all in the 4th quarter, but misses. Every possession matters for the Polar Bears as they've got to continue to score and get stops. Weeks bumped up top a little bit. Under 10 on the shot clock.
And they have Taylor on Bullimore.
Kirkbride loses the handle. It's stolen, a foul against Ohio Northern. Shooting will be Kissel. Foul goes against
Bullimore.
Jenna Dirksen.
Oh, Dirksen.
A very good free throw shooting team goes back to the foul line. Kissel, who's quiet offensively for much of the game, missed her 7th point in her last possession, gets a chance now to get it from the line, and she connects on the first.
87% free throw shooter. Boy, and you don't like those fouls that far away from the bucket, especially against a girl that can shoot that well from the foul line.
Back to a double-digit 11-point lead. Ohio Northern 14-2 in OAC play. Otterbein 11-5. A loss tonight. If Marietta wins tonight, we put Ohio Northern in a first-place tie with Marietta, and the Polar Bears would go on the road Saturday at Marietta to finish the regular season. Bullimore shot off the mark. It will be touched by a Cardinal, though, and Kirsten Taylor will step out of bounds trying to save it. A break for Ohio Northern with 3:54 left. Nice move.
Nice.
Boy, that was almost like a Washington Generals move, the hard Globetrotters.
Dirksen faked the handoff and everybody went the other way.
A little play action, or is that a repass option, RPO? I'm not for sure, but it was sweet. 9-point lead still, though, faces Ohio Northern. Weeks, or Dirksen, I should say, with 6. Shot clock under 8. Don't foul now. Don't foul. Weeks, the
Gonna
scoop.
have a layup.
Gonna have a chance to score. Don't foul.
Yeah.
She does not. Abby Weeks.
There, that's just what the Polar Bears need right there. Layup off the defense.
Otterbein avoids the foul. Weeks connects on the basket. 7-point lead. Weeks with 10. Timeout for Coach Richardson. Her team up by 7 with 3:04 left. We'll take a break. And when we come back, we'll have more OAC women's college basketball here on NKTelco Sports.
J&R Auto Repair Service is a full-service preventative maintenance and automotive repair center. Family owned and operated, we perform high-quality, guaranteed service you can trust at a fair price. Trust J&R for all your automotive service needs.
Welcome back. A run here as the Polar Bears with the seniors, as you see on the back of those jerseys, honoring where those ladies come from to play basketball here at Ada, Ohio. Trying to make a run with 3:04 left. Trail by 7. Ron, it's been 11. Ohio Northern, bit of a run to get a big steal for Weeks. And you mentioned her name. Obviously, Bullimore scored well, 28 points. But Weeks has hit some of those shots when the other girls haven't been able to. You've called on her name. Some big shots, get the steal and score at the other end now.
Yeah, she's carried on from that little jumper that she had in the end of the second quarter there. That was a good timeout there by Coach Richardson. She felt the momentum going the other way and called timeout and see if she could stop it.
Kissel.
Oh my. Coach Brandon very happy about that call, and I'd have to agree with her.
It's tough. You know, the offensive players go in hard and aggressive, and your defender, you're basically got to jump out of their way. And they're coming through very violently, and
She's jumped right into her.
And the ball swing kind of, you know, made contact. I'm not saying it was the wrong or right call. It's just hard. I know you are. I'm trying to stick up for the guys in stripes.
Okay.
Kissel makes 1 of 2, but you know, sometimes the offense, when they created contact, you know, let it go. They were the ones that drew the, you know, chose to run into a wall, if you will. But nonetheless, 8-point lead. Move on, make shots, play good defense, and win ball games. Weeks, who's had a nice night with 10, hoping for 12. That one off the mark. Doesn't hit the shot clock, so it's down to 4, 3.
They don't know it.
2. Get in there. Over the bank board, out of bounds. Coach Duran thinking maybe Weeks' shot hit the rim. I don't know. It looked like it was off the mark. I don't know if it was blocked.
Yeah, from here it didn't look like it did, but we do not have a real good angle on that.
Nearly a steal. And they're going to get a timeout called by Richardson just before what maybe would have been a 10-second violation.
Another good timeout.
So we'll stay right here. It looks like it's a 30-second timeout. We'll let Ron go through our sponsors.
Okay, we have HCF Management, Stolly Insurance, JR Auto, Four Seasons Drive-Thru, Radio Hospital, Norada Lanes, NKT TV, and Ohio Northern University. Scoreboard sponsor is Viva Maria Italian Restaurant. The replay sponsor is Klein's Napa Auto Center. Halftime and post-game report is brought to you by Klein's Napa Auto Center also. We'd like to thank those sponsors, and if you get a chance, make sure you visit them because they are the reason why we can bring you the ball game.
2 minutes, 13 seconds left. A lot of time left, but time, though, Ron, becoming a factor. Ohio Northern with 2 timeouts, and Cardinal creates a 2-on-1 and chooses to pull it out. And they'll run a little shot clock down here.
Boy, she passed up a good opportunity there, the way she goes to the line. They had a 2-on-1. But right now they consider the clock their enemy.
Shot clock already down to 3 as Cardinal has to shoot a long one. And Ohio Northern does a good job defensively. Dirksen with the ball, and they'll try to get a triple here.
Yeah.
And big answer, number 13, Alexis Kirkbride.
Big
30-second timeout from Coach Durand, a 5-point lead. We'll stay right here again as we near down to final minute 39. Talked about our sponsors. They've been great all year. They allow us to bring you this, which is OAC Women's College Basketball. the Polar Bears again. As you see a look at the student body section, good turnout here tonight. Loud crowd, if you can hear them in our headset. They've been challenging some of the calls as well, but there you see the Polar Bears. They made another run. They're down 5, around a minute 39 left.
Yeah, big play right there. Cardinal decides she had Bullimore back in the lane. She had an offensive player, her teammate on the left-hand side. She decided to pass up the 2-on-1 and pull it out, run the clock, and she ended up taking a three-point shot about 7 feet beyond the line. So that turned out to be not a very good decision.
Alexis Kirkbride, senior from Bishop Rosecrans, with a three-pointer. Nearly a
There's
turnover.
a steal.
There's a turnover. Her third.
Oh.
No. We'll have to get 30 from the line.
Just missed it and one.
Mentioned the last basket for Ohio Northern, number 13, Alexis Kirkbride.
And that's 5 fouls on Kissel.
She didn't have a great night offensively, came alive though strong at the end, 8 points. I think all of them in the fourth quarter. She checks out.
And that might be a big play because her 87% shooting from the foul line down the stretch here takes an offensive threat away from them.
Kirkbride from Zanesville, Bishop Rosecrans High School, hit the last triple. Bullimore hits a free throw. She's now 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Records her 14th double-double now with the 29 points and 10 rebounds. Make it 30. It's a three-point game with a minute 33. Quickly, Otterbein gets the ball in bounds.
Diamond and one
There's
press.
a long pass.
And a foul.
What about its game of inches, as that's a pass you want, the long lob pass across the floor.
Just a little late in getting there, and that's causing the foul. But the worst part about that for the Polar Bears is they're putting Cardinal at the lane or at the line. She's averaging 85%.
Foul goes against Dirksen, her third. As Ron said, a very good free throw shooter, a very good free throw shooting team for Coach Connie Richardson's squad.
And that's 16 points for Allie Cardinal.
She came in averaging just under 12. Calmly, she sinks both free throws. She is a very good ball player, very unemotional, doesn't let things rattle her, keeps her composure very nicely.
An illegal screen, I can't believe that one, but I'm not gonna.
Tough break, player control, so it will not be free throws. That's a third on Bullimore.
Cutteridge really sold that.
Northern now trying to double team backcourt, force some issues. The Cardinals take care of the basketball. They lead by 5. Cardinal with the basketball. Weave up top. Maderi being double teamed, and Ohio Northern fouls with 13 on the shot clock. That'll put Abby Maderi on the free throw line. So a good free throw shooting team will have a chance here to make this very difficult for Ohio Northern.
Maderi came in 7 of 7, only 7 free throws for the year. She made a couple of them.
2 of 2 in the first half, so now 10 of 10 on the season.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
Not a lot of attempts, but still pretty good.
Yeah.
64 seconds left, her first miss of the year. 6-point game, a lot of time. Ohio Northern with a timeout. Bullimore has it knocked out of bounds.
Again, she ran the floor, trying to beat the Cardinals down the floor, and did a good job of it. Drew the foul.
Dirksen will chase it down. She's okay. Didn't touch it. It's clean, and Kirkbride hit a triple the last time she shot it. Can she hit another one? Off the mark. Rebounded by Bullimore temporarily. Comes away with Schulte, and the Cardinals with
the lead. They
got a foul, and you don't like to, but you have to.
Yeah,
Going to the line is Delaney Cutteridge.
Polar Bears at one time, they were below 25%. They're up to 41% now, so the second half they've come together, but still only 2 of 8 from the three-point line.
Fouling out Courtney Kramer, number 20, a senior guard out of Arcadia. Has to commit her 5th foul.
Cutteridge come in the game 16 of 19. That's 84% from the foul line.
And Cutteridge 3 of 4 tonight, so she now goes to 4 for 5 tonight to add to your stats you just mentioned. Boy, they continue to shoot well.
Yep.
Under 40 seconds, down by 8. Bullimore goes down, ball knocked out of bounds off of the Cardinals. And it will stay with Ohio Northern. 30 seconds left. A lot of work to do, not much time left for Ohio Northern, and not impossible, but getting very difficult. Turnaround jumper short, rebounded by the Cardinals. And Ohio Northern will, I think, play back to concede a gutsy performance for the Otterbein Cardinals. They pay back a loss earlier they took at Otterbein by 24 points, and they give Ohio Northern an OAC League loss here at home. A tough break for the Polar Bears. Your final score, Otterbein 64, ONU 56. As the teams will meet here at half court. Tough break, and we'll let Coach Duran meet with her team tonight. Go off the court, and the Polar Bears still have a chance to win the OAC regular season run. They're going to have a big task at hand Saturday night or Saturday afternoon at Marietta.
Yeah, they brought it back here in the second half. They played like Polar Bears play, but the first half was just a little bit too much to overcome. And then they ran into Otterbein, who shot the ball very well, 8 of 14 from the three-point line. And, you know, the free throw shooting, 22 of 26, 84%. And when you get a lead toward the end of the game and the other team has to foul, and you shoot 84% from the foul line, you're going to win the game.
Yep, we'll take a short break and come back here to wrap things up from Ohio Northern. You're watching ONU Women's Basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At Four Seasons Drive-Thru, we offer weekly specials that are sure to satisfy all appetites. Monday through Thursday, come in to enjoy our daily lunch specials. Friday is our Get It Till It's Gone fish special. Friday and Saturday, grab a 16-inch 3-item pizza, 10 wings, and a 2-liter for just $20. Sunday, we also have a 3-piece chicken for $5 and a 16-piece for $20. Four Seasons Drive-Thru, great drinks, great food, wonderful service, and amazing prices.
When you choose Radio Hospital for your wireless needs, you get 13 convenient locations, no waiting and long lines, premier service after the sale, and all the latest technology. With locations in Lima, Findlay, Minster, Kenton, Defiance, Napoleon, Wauseon, Bryan, and Archbold, we are right around the corner from you. Visit us today and experience the Radio Hospital difference. We are simply neighbors serving neighbors, providing a refreshing alternative to high-pressure stores. Radio Hospital is your Verizon Wireless premium retailer.
Trust us. NKTelco, a small town company with a big focus on customer service. We build business the old-fashioned way.
Trust us to be your internet provider.
Trust us to help you find the right cable package for your viewing needs.
Trust us to answer your questions any time of the day.
Trust NKTelco to be on call. Deliver and make sure your service is tailored to meet your needs.
We serve commercial and residential customers to meet their communication needs. Trust us at NKTelco.
Trust us! In business since 1986, Klein's Auto Parts and Repair Center has been the go-to place for auto repairs. Our store is well stocked with the best Napa parts. Our Napa Auto Repair Center is a full-service garage located right next door. Check out these specials. With locations in Ada and Kenton, you are never far from quality auto parts.
Welcome back here at Ohio Northern University in Ada, Ohio, where the Otterbein Cardinals have defeated the Ohio Northern Polar Bears by 8, 64-56. One of the game stats here is Ron Cruzy.
From the field, the Cardinals 17 of 50, 34%. ONU 23 of 58. They end up with 39.7%. Three-point line, Otterbein 8 of 14, that's 57%. ONU 2 of 9 from the free throw line, 22 of 26 for Otterbein, 84%. ONU 8 of 10. Rebounding edge goes to ONU, 36 of 34. 10 turnovers for Otterbein, 13 for ONU. The Polar Bears were led by Amy Bullimar, 30 points, 10 rebounds. And for Otterbein, Allie Cartnell, 17 points, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, 3 of 5 from the three-point line, 4 of 8 from the field. And she had quite a game, Jeff.
She ran the offense very well, did Cartnell, and you know, the Cardinals, if you will, responded very nicely. Ohio Northern came back with a good third quarter. They outscored Otterbein by 3, 16-13, but tied it up in that quarter and think, okay, here we go. And Otterbein just came back and hit some big three-pointers. I think they hit about 3 in a row, almost on 3 consecutive possessions, almost probably by 3 different players.
They went on an 8-0 run.
Yeah, and then that was during that, and then I think later on hit a big 3, and it just Ohio Northern could not overcome it. And you mentioned the good free throw shooting by Otterbein, 22 of 26. You know, Ohio Northern put them on the line. They had to, and they cashed in, did Otterbein. You mentioned the 30 points for Bullimore, her 14th double-double of the season. She also had 4 blocks, also scoring for Ohio Northern. Abby Weeks with 10, 6 from Alexis Kirkbride, and also Jenna Dirksen with 6, and 2 apiece from Courtney Kramer, Alyssa Manley, for their total of 56. So a tough loss for the Polar Bears, and again, that's now 3-3 in their last 6 games. They'll try to get it corrected. They're going to have a tough task going on the road at Marietta. And if Marietta wins tonight, it'll be a showdown for the outright championship at the OAC, and then tournament play will begin on the 20th of February. And if Ohio Northern would win that night, they would play on the 22nd and then the 24th. So OAC tournament right around the corner for Coach Duran's squad, as they will try to, let's say, get better here in the next couple days and get back to a smooth running offense and good defense. And it's tough when you have the target on your back, and right now some teams are giving it their all against these Polar Bears and making it very difficult. So a tough night here at Ohio Northern. Before we check out, we'd like to thank our crew. They included our camera people tonight, Patrick Toller, Nolan Emerson, Kurt Kuffner. Our engineering crew this evening included Scott Robinson, Isaac Sell, Bryce Hamrick. For my partner tonight, Ron Cruzy, I'm Jeff Henshin. We hope that you enjoyed this telecast here on NKTelco Sports. Once again, your final score, Otterbein 64, Ohio Northern 56. Thanks for watching.